Now that the judge had denied Kevin Hunter's request for Wendy Williams to continue giving him alimony, where could this possibly take Kevin and Sharina's relationship? Is this also part of Wendy's plan in ruining the people that hurt her and made her go through all those struggles? What will Kevin possibly do now that he's likely really going to be broke? If he doesn't have money, I bet that Sharina would eventually leave him, knowing that he can no longer give the lavish lifestyle that she got used to because of Wendy's money. Let's look back on what happened with the story, shall we? I know that many of you must be getting tired of Kevin and Sharina's act of getting more money from Wendy. But this drama is still going on, and I don't think that this would end anytime soon, knowing that Kevin just recently lost his case against Wendy. As we all know by now, Wendy and Kevin had been married for over 2 decades, but because Kevin is a man without any honor, he decided to cheat on Wendy. If you think that Sharina was the first and only woman he cheated with, then you're wrong. When news broke out that Wendy already filed for divorce, she also openly talked about everything that she knew about Kevin's infidelity. She said that Sharina was not even the first woman he cheated with and that Kevin was a serial cheater. I know, she knew about all the cheating, but we are all wondering why she decided to put up with all of that if she could have ended the relationship as soon as she knew. But even though Sharina was not the first mistress, their affair has been going on for more than 10 years. Imagine all the years that Wendy had to endure. She had to stomach the fact that Kevin was cheating on her with Sharina for a very long time. They never stopped their affair. In fact, until now, they're still together. I mean, the only reason why Wendy decided to file for divorce is because she uncovered that Sharina was pregnant through hiring a private investigator. According to her, an affair is one thing, but a baby is a whole different conversation. That was the last straw for her though, and now that nothing is holding her back anymore, she really did expose everything that she knows about Kevin and Sharina ever since she left Kevin. She even talked about Kevin and Sharina splurging on her money. What kind of people are they? They really both leached off her. I mean, I guess that their affair lasted for that long because they were both enjoying everything that they got from Wendy. Kevin and Sharina have something in common, which is possibly the reason that they're still together until now, and of course, that is love for money. But how about now that they're being threatened to face reality and their karma? What would they do now that Wendy is no longer required to give Kevin alimony? Remember when Kevin bought Sharina a house when he was still married to Wendy? The audacity, right? Wendy talked about this and revealed that this house was only a few miles away from the house where Kevin and her used to live. But before we get deeper into the video, if you love Wendy Williams and want to see more videos about her, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel. This is getting more interesting now that the judge has decided about the recent case, and I will always keep you on the loop about this. Anyway, while they were cheating on Wendy, a source revealed that at some point, Sharina pressured Kevin to divorce Wendy. Of course, he would not do that because Wendy has the money. How could they continue to use her money if Kevin would do that? Sharina must have realized it and then accepted and enjoyed her role as a mistress. I mean, these two do not even care about how bad and pathetic they look as long as they are able to enjoy someone else's money. I swear, they would really do everything except to find a decent job and provide for their own little family using their own money. So when Wendy left Kevin, she also had him fired in the Wendy Williams show. She said that she left him divorced and unemployed.
I don't recommend that you work with your husband because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. In other words, I made him divorced and unemployed all in one.
Kevin, on the other hand, must have seen it as an opportunity to never work again because in their settlement agreement, Wendy had to give him alimony. He sure is happy about this. I mean, he does not have to work hard just to have money. He was already so shameless for still getting money from Wendy even after he cheated on her for years. They were no longer together, but he kept on involving her in their drama. Wendy had also spoken about how she's always on time and giving him the monthly alimony. She knew that Kevin and Sharina were relying so much on her money. Some of you are also aware about Wendy's health problems. She passed out in one of the filming of her show, which got her fans worried about her. Later on, she revealed that she's suffering from Graves' disease. Not only is she dealing with this, but she also had to battle with her alcohol dependence, which just became worse when she found out about Sharina being pregnant. She actually had a relapse during that time and then she was rushed to the hospital. Because of this, her health just got worse and added to the fact that she seemed like she does not even have a solid support system to help her recover easily. She was even seen in public multiple times having a hard time walking alone. But she had to get better, of course, so she also had to take a break. Because of this, she was also unable to film for the Wendy Williams show for a very long time. Guest hosts had to fill in her shoes, and because of this, the show eventually got cancelled and the time slot of the show was given to another host. Of course, fans were not happy about this, but even though this was not the best news at all, it was still able to end up in Wendy's favor. If Kevin really goes broke and would no longer be able to spoil Sharina, do you guys think that she will leave him? I would love to know your thoughts, so comment them down below. Like what I mentioned earlier, Kevin filed a case against Wendy claiming that she breached their divorce settlement agreement for no longer giving him severance pay. For sure, he was not happy to not be receiving alimony. Besides not being ashamed of his actions, Kevin also does not know how to be considerate because when he filed for this, Wendy was still in a wellness facility trying to recover from her physical and mental health issues. Actually, there is a limitation to this alimony that we're talking about, and it is impossible for Kevin to just forget about this. He must just be trying to shoot a shot and extort more money from Wendy even though he knew what they agreed on. According to the document that they signed, if Wendy's contract with her show got terminated, this severance pay can be modified or stopped. Considering that her show is no longer airing, Wendy's attorney had made a statement about this in response to Kevin's claims. Her legal team had explained that Wendy is not getting any compensation from the show anymore and that she is not working on any other TV show at the moment that pays her the same amount. They're clearly pointing out the limitation in their settlement agreement. Wendy's issue with her bank must have also played a role in her not giving Kevin alimony anymore. Wendy does not have access to her own money. This is because Wells Fargo thinks that they have the grounds to believe that Wendy is not of sound mind to make financial decisions. She also got herself a financial guardian.
Please let me have access to my money. This is not right. And again, this is not fair.
We've got a lot to talk about.
Lori Schiller and Wells Fargo have this guardianship petition about keeping me away from my money. This is not right. And you know this is not fair.
Some people are saying that she had planned for this moment to happen. Whether that's the case or not, we can surely say that she had the advantage in this situation. When Kevin filed for the case, he even tried to make himself look really broke. He must be trying to get public sympathy, but who would believe him though? People saw his and Sharina's true color and intention. That is why they're not going to fool anyone with this act that they're trying to pull off. Kevin said that he was already behind on most of his bills. He even added that he will soon face foreclosure of his home and that he cannot even pay for his car insurance. Additionally, he said that he had to undergo a hip surgery but he's financially incapable. All of these things just because Wendy's not giving him even a single dime, as she should. We're all just hoping to see Kevin and Sharina really go broke from everything that they did to her. Now that the judge had released a decision, what could possibly be Kevin's next move? People have been telling them over and over again to just find a job and stop expecting Wendy to pay their bills and provide for them. They're really just wasting all their energy and remaining money and trying to get more money from her. These two do not even know what character development is, and besides, they look so pathetic, almost begging Wendy for her money. Finally, karma is catching up with them. The judge claimed that Wendy's financial guardian does not have to resume paying alimony to Kevin because Kevin's claims were not emergent. All those trying to look pitiful only to end up not getting what he expected to get. For sure, Wendy's just laughing at him, and we would certainly get more information about this drama once she returns. People are excited to see her back because she's got a lot of tea to spill with regard to this Kevin and Sharina drama. Anyway, this might not be the end of it, even though the judge had decided about the alimony pay already. Kevin can still take his case to mediation according to the judge. Well, Kevin also requested for Wendy to pay attorney fees, which was also denied in the court document. Oh no, this sounds bad for Kevin because even if he's not really broke and he's just trying to look broke, he has to pay for his new high-value lawyers which he recently hired for this case that he was pursuing. Or maybe he did get new lawyers because he really thought that Wendy would be required to pay them. His nerves and decision-making skills are really not doing great for him. This is not the end of it, and even though many of us are just hoping for Kevin to stop, I don't think that he will. For sure, he will try to use all the opportunities that he would get just so he can extort more money from Wendy. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out these videos.